Welcome to Spotlight on Kentucky, where light shines, darkness retreats. We're here to report on a story that the mainstream media won't. It's the hope that the ultrasound legislation that died in committee not too long ago has a second chance at passage in this legislative session. Just this week, Senate President David Williams challenged House Speaker Greg Stumbo to pass this bill with just a few waning hours to go in this legislative session.
From Jeff Pennington in Louisville, what did the House and Senate do with the ultrasound legislation this session?
Well, it passed the Senate, and it got a hearing in the House committee, and it tied. It lacked one vote getting out of the House committee.
So no bill this session. You'll look at it again.
There's still hope in there, Speaker, that y'all could break that tie over there.
Well,
I would say there's no bill this session, but I'm sure it'll be revisited.
But it's been attached to something else, has it not?
It's coming. Get ready. It's coming your way.
Again, as I
said,
said,
some people might not know what that bill is.
Well, okay, let's explain that.
That bill would require anyone that's going in for an abortion to have the opportunity to view an ultrasound of the unborn child. The person would not be forced to view it, but be given the opportunity so that they would be fully informed as to the developmental stage of a child before it was aborted. It's a very important bill to many Kentuckians, and we believe that it's a good public policy measure. And there is still time in the 2 days that we come back for reconsideration. There will be other bills that pass that aren't in conference committees, and we hope that that bill has not only a hearing, but they advance it over in the House.
Speaker Stumbo, do you want to respond to that?
We're probably not going to take any bills that haven't come out of committee. We may take some bills, Bill, that have been didn't get concurred upon.
The ultrasound bill now has new life because the Senate passed it as an amendment. Originally, Senate Bill 79 met its demise in a House committee where there was an 8-8 tie. Representative Reginald Meeks cast the deciding vote, voting against the ultrasound measure because he claimed one of his pet projects, a charitable gaming bill, was being held up in this committee.
This is, without a doubt, a very, very it's a very deep emotional vote for all of us because we're talking about human life. And this morning, Mr. Chair, as I held my granddaughter, who's now 3 years old, at about 5 o'clock this morning after she cracked me in the face with her elbow, I thought about this bill and what my vote would be. And I truly am conflicted on this vote. But also, I'll tell you what's happening right now. I have a bill that is being held hostage in another committee, and what happens in that other committee is going to be based on what my vote in this committee is. Now, that to me should be reprehensible to everybody in here. And I am not going to allow, I'm not going to be held hostage and put in a box in a political manner on a bill such as this. I'm not going to be forced to vote for it, and therefore I'm going to vote against it.
The motion did.
Actually, just moments after Reginald Meeks made this decision, his bill was heard in this committee room. Right now, we're in what's considered the veto period, where bills come here to the governor's office to be signed. That period ends on March 26th and 27th, when legislators will return for 2 final days of action. Speaker Stumbo has said they're going to act on a couple of bills. Why not act on one that will protect unborn lives and women here in the Commonwealth of Kentucky?
Representative Stumbo could allow this for a vote. He certainly could, and I think the House wants to vote on this bill. So the issue is, does Representative Stumbo want his Democrats to be able to vote on this bill and demonstrate that they're Kentucky Democrats, conservative Democrats, or do they want to be beholden to the left? It truly is a rare opportunity for Speaker Stumbo. He has one last chance to do the right thing for Kentuckians, do the right thing for human life.